I'm growing older and there are a lot of things that I cannot do anymore. However, the love of the ride is still there and love of nature as well. You climb a mountain and you want to be able to snowboard it down. It takes you a lot of time basically to make it all the way to the top, but it is really worth it.
The right perspective is essential to understanding what it takes to go global. The ambition and drive to get there needs to be matched with the right team and partners to take care of the business of running a business. SWS manufactures 70 to 80% of the world's wakeboards, 20% of the world's kiteboards, and in 2013 introduced the manufacture of snowboards, all based here in the unlikeliest of places, the Middle East. In 12 years, SWS has grown to be a $20 million+ business and is a leading regional success story. SWS is now exporting to Switzerland, the USA and the Netherlands, and everything's put together in a purpose-built factory that can deliver end-to-end solutions for customers across the globe. I had the opportunity to talk with the ambitious and talented CEO of SWS, Rainier Nouhra, about how he and SWS navigated the path to success, what's next for the company, and how HSBC helped them to achieve their ambitions. I'm Rizwan Khan, and this is the CEO's Outlook with HSBC. Can you tell me a little bit about your education, what it was that helped shape you as a businessman?
I was born in Lebanon in 1971. My teenage years were in France, then Canada, and then the USA for my university studies. Was able to get an internship at Mercedes-Benz in Germany, from which I did gain a lot of experience, especially on the different processes that are related to manufacturing and how to market technology. It actually began in 1966 when my father and his brother, they established here in the UAE. And I'm very much passionate about action sports. So I knew that after I would graduate, I would join the company and get something going, in that perspective. And I noticed that wakeboarding is utilizing compression molding, which, is something that we have in-house and that we master pretty well. Something that played to our advantage was that it was at a point where people were looking to outsource their manufacturing.
Snowboards from the desert. I mean, it's a great line. It's a great line.
The way we got into snowboard, because we would have approached snowboard from the very beginning, they would have probably laughed at us, because 15 years ago there was no Ski Dubai. Ski Dubai made a lot of noise out there in the world, and a lot of pros ended up going there and doing shootings as well. -2 degrees Celsius, it's not going to be snowing, and perfect snow conditions as well. It's an amazing testing ground that we have just across the street from the factory that allows us to do all the R&D during the entire year. R&D is key to the success of the venture. So we constantly need to make sure that research and development is there and is done jointly. So we have to be able to understand their message, brainstorm ideas, and see what can and what cannot be implemented. And if something cannot be implemented, then do the investment that is needed behind it to be able to put it within the manufacturing operation.
It sounds like you have the right jigsaw pieces. You've got someone like HSBC as a partner. You've got world-class banking, world-class industrial sector too then. Yeah?
We've been expanding the business over the last 10 years in a pretty substantial way. And with expansion, capital is needed. HSBC evaluating, the criterias that are put up front, and definitely assistance is needed to take it to the next level, I would say.
How do you see business growing for you in the coming years?
There is room for growth, manufacturing, research and development. This is our expertise. It has been our expertise for the last 40 years, and we know where we stand, and we want to be able to stand on that ground and keep it there.
And I know you're passionate as a father with your children too. What are you going to teach them about what you've learned as a businessman?
I think the most important is to do things that they love, whatever it may be, and be very much ethical as well.
When it comes to giving advice to other aspiring entrepreneurs who look to grow globally, what would be the most sage piece of advice you could give?
You need to hire the right people at the different levels and of course stay very close to them and make them feel that it's a teamwork. That passion is contagious. It creates some momentum within the people that you're working with. This is the value behind everything that can be built. If they have that feeling, they would give their very best for the venture.
And that's what a little ambition, a lot of vision, and the right partner can do to grow your business into international markets. It goes without saying that with the right perspective, you can achieve anything. Catch more stories of achievement and ambition with me, Riz Khan, and HSBC. And as Rainier can attest to after all, it's never just business.